do this. Come on, I'm in the middle of something. What do you think I'm trying to do, idiot? Shoot your. Did it? Can I get hit by that? The hell? Gotta find another way. Electric. This is where you die. Oh my god! Why did it start approaching me? Yes, die. Burn in the power of jam. Be gone, foul toothpaste demon. Hey, look! Do very normal, surgical procedures. We've removed its heart from its body. Now I will consume it and gain its power. So, yeah, Toolin's sage now. We've questioned the climate change of the Hebrew region. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't understand how this is supposed to work. Because Hebrew's cold to begin with. Sure, it isn't a blizzard all the time, but it should not melt everything and then literally. Well, I mean, I'm not a climate scientist. As well as the inner workings of the Skyview Towers. Mars, you see how Link has, the whole troll thing on his waist right now, so that the information can be sent down to the tower and then sent back up to his pure pad. Note that because in a second. Look, what he just lets it drop? How does it make it safely back down? Has anyone ever asked this? How does it make it safely back down to the surface? And now I have one last goal to complete before fighting Ganondorf. Oh, now time to get every shrine between in basically this area. Go all around and get every single shrine possible. Because we need to be prepared for the big man downstairs. He's in the depths. Although, there is a problem. The only real plans I had for this video were to get the Yunobo and Yiga clan attack so I could do damage without any weapons. Collect a ton of actual weapons to save for the final fight. To create a bunch of food for that fight as well. And to level up my game enough to get much better materials for my weapons. Yunobo's uselessness has already been established, and while I did realize that getting the Earthwaker technique would be impossible, I didn't mention that the actual technique isn't really that great either. And on the weapon side of things, I have been slowly running out of weapons for a while. Only really using them on bosses or required fights. My game has been leveling up. And that's not better weapons and materials to make said weapons stronger. By the time I feel like this, everything had already started going down.
As a good night
And I knew that I needed to fix this, otherwise this would all be for nothing. So, perhaps to fix one of those problems, I decided to go hunt some lions. This way I can level up my game,
delicate as silk.
as well as the materials.
Time to clean up. Let the world Someone needs assistance.
Mild attack? But we're fine! Excuse me?
There is no escape. Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail. Everybody stand back.
No, buddy. No, Hold on. I need to process that. What just happened?
Here come the fireworks.
This guy is the problem.
Shine down.
Uses out your teleport.
Torn to oblivion.
That's better than go so well. So then I decided to upgrade my soldier armor. Yeah. Remember when I mentioned that at the beginning of the video? That's 5 minutes.
You asked for it.
And to do this, I would need to awaken the Great Fairies.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
However, I
Fire
still need
hazard!
to secure the final battle. And at this point, I've given up on leveling up my team. There was one solution. In the depth of Hyrule, there lies
There
a
is
floating
no escape.
Colosseum.
Drop
An
your
arena that
weapons.
contains 5 different lines.
Teamwork is
2 of them
dreamwork!
are Silver Mines. And
Inazuma
their
shines
horn,
eternal!
Silver Mine Saber Horn, is the strongest weapon in the game. If I can get my hands on it, my problem with getting strong enough materials for my weapons would disappear. So off I went to the Colosseum. Ow! I'm gonna go to the library, not break my spine on it. That wasn't even the library. But I put my face on then. Oh my god, I unfolded that at the perfect time. If I did it, I think I died just then. At least take consider that would have hurt. Come on.
Shower me with things!
God.
Drop! Crumble apart!
Okay.
As a dutiful maid
I
would.
need a shield. Come on. Alright, there's one down.
I am the cutting edge of fashion! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Starball! Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
There we go. Dead. Oh, great. Come on, do something interesting. Oh! Totally! Yeah, there we go. Hello. Okay, I do have one icon. Not a big discount.
Shower me with praise.
Oh! Look, you're right up there! Ow! There we go!
Illusion shattered. Stop right there. Justice will prevail.
Well,
Going in. Go Bishop down. Torn to oblivion.
I'm staying up here. See ya! Yeah, left.
There is no escape. Everybody stand back. Fire hazard.
Every time I'm flooded. I big old break. Instead, you respect.
Here come the fireworks. Hands where I can see them. Final. Going in. Let's light it up. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
I have never updated my version, so I can just very easily get a ton of these. You know, I have no regrets about it. But now that I have an armory of pristine weapons from the depths, because here's the thing. With pristine weapons, you can see, they have different names. I've already grabbed one of these. But they all have, like, there's question marks. They're technically different weapons. I've used them with the wild horn.
As a delicate as silk.
And now, final time for the final battle.
Steady as stone.
You'll be my god.
Time to shine.
Give me that.
Drop.
I haven't done it.
Scraps of coat. Scatter.
Nice book. Alright. Phase 2.
Starball. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
I've done that. I can do this. And you can just die. I said die.
There is no escape. Teamwork is dreamwork. Stop right there. Time for a light jump.
Look right here. Here's what I do. Freeze. Freeze.
A festive reprise. Justice will prevail. Drop your weapons. Everybody stand back. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Oh, they were all.
Shine down. Final warning. I'm going in. Hands ready. Feel the flame.
Hello, Shiver Fox. Good stuff. Okay, I have an idea. Kill it. There we go. That. I hate this thing. Get down. There we go.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul.
What? Game pad? I didn't know it was the game pad.
Here comes the catch.
I know what's
Busted. Gotcha.
but I think it's really funny being bad where I make five. Maybe we'll use that for a second. Ow.
Our bond is strong. Witness the power of Guwa. Rain outlines your... Quietly now. Game's up. Runs over.
Oh, I see that.
Sharing my knowledge. Just leave her alone.
Oh, I see.
I'll settle this.
Okay.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul. Committed to memory. Having fun. The Temple of Wisdom. Stand with me. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
That was so stressful.
Savor the show. Our bond is strong. Quietly now. Gotcha. Rain cutter. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Having fun? Hey! Make yourselves at home! Enjoy! Out of my way! Dissipate! Everyone helping?
How inconsiderate of you.
Busted. Quietly now. Witness the power of Guwa. No!
Let my magic be yours.
Things are about to get dicey. Our bond is strong. Take care of...
Whoops. Heather. Okay. Alright.
Time to act. Let me leave you a verse. Stand with me. Hey! Share my knowledge. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Busted. Rain outlines your face. Know my sword. Terrified. I see everything. Our bond is strong.
Don't do that.
Quietly now. Rain cutter. Things are about to get
Come
dicey.
back. Another big.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Yeah.
Rain outlines your fate. Gotcha. Busted.
Crap.
Here comes the catch. Witness the power of Guwa. Get out of my way!
Get off.
Sharing my knowledge.
Oh, right. Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
Savor the
Crap.
show.
Rain outlines your fate. Stop right there. Rain cutter.
Oh, crap. Now I only have
Busted.
this.
Did I scare you?
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Everyone hold hands.
Banquet
The
must
Temple of
be
Wisdom. Lightning terrified. I see everything.
Did I scare you?
Look at her. apologies. Our bond is...
Yes!
Busted. Quietly now.
Oh! My hands are shaking! Oh god!
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Ha! Delicate as silk. Steady as stone, as a good knight should. Strike a pose. Drop. Crumble apart. Time to clean up. Leave it up.
Now then.
Let my name echo in song.
Real snake.
Starball.
First memory.
Let's
Black.
go.
Feels nice by
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
cooling something that nothing. But no, did I make this shit last time? I don't remember.
Strike a pop.
I thought you pulled over again. Where's every time not to spit fireballs at people?
Huh, barely, but I did do it.
Bella! Ow! What the hell? Never seen that happen before. Ow, you sniped me mid-air. Honestly, I gotta give a props for that. Kinda hard to do when you have no mind. You're literally just working on instinct. Anyway, how do you destroy your evil, your like disgusting eyeball? I think only have one more disgusting.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me... Here comes the catch.
Small, but
Stand with me.
I don't know why.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Anyone one, only left now.
I'll settle this.
Like,
The bond is strong. I see
versus
everything.
a kid
Gotcha.
who has no idea
Quietly now.
getting himself in.
Things are about to get
That
dicey.
kid
Guardian, no, my sword.
give me up for
Witness the power of good
this
luck.
sucks.
Let's play through.
After this challenge, way more stress
Stand with me.
work. I am not doing this again.
The Temple
Maybe
of
with
Wisdom.
Pokemon,
Ah!
but I can assure you, I'm never doing another
Gotcha.
Zelda Nuzlocke.
Here comes the catch.
It's time
Rain outlines your
Point
fate. Rain cutter. Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
save the land of fire.
Grow, grow, grow.
Trying to get myself out of
Yes.
this challenge.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Game's up.
Fine,
Fun's over.
Nuzlocke. You will not beat this.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Huh? Everyone hold hands.
Again,
Share my knowledge.
play Smash Bros.
Hey,
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
dissipate. I'll settle this. Rain cutter. Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Line down, like. Power.
Busted.
Right.
Rain outlines your fate. Our bond is strong. Let's play turn a little. Yeah.
Alright, it's definitely gonna be impossible.
Sorry, tell that was firing. I was firing.
Starfall. As a good knight should.
I was gonna say, oh, I played
Time to shine.
I like get what mighty zone I
Someone-
that now I plan on that one I made myself on the final that now and then I think at some point
Let me
I look at that column like
Starfall.
anyway, as I was saying, I still like to look at that column
Strike a pose.
some point when this was
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid
Wait,
would.
no. Anyway, final one. That, ladies and gentlemen, The Tears of the Kingdom. Nuzlocke. Alright, well that sucked. Bye.
It was that obvious, huh? Well, we investigated so quickly that perhaps we've missed a thing or two along the way. Is there still anything unresolved or... Well, we've discovered that Bernard is responsible for the trafficking, while Pierre deals with supplying the goods. Yeah, according to Bernard, Pierre also supplied all of the goods. But if the Marechaussee... The Marechaussee Phantom found Bonnie and the Lefebvre pendant at Pierre's residence. That was the beginning point of our... Why would he leave such an obvious trail for us to follow when he took... Bernard claims to have received a letter last night from Pierre. In the letter, Pierre stated that he had gone into hiding. Is there something wrong with the letter? If Bonnie had imitation synth in her body, then she was a liability that had to be recovered at all costs. And thinking about it, Bernard only attracted our attention in the first place. Could it be that the person who wrote the letter also knew nothing about... The final question is, why did I sense that something wasn't right?
Alright, so there's just the third person. My guess actually was that the guy we're capturing is already LaFeo. The multiple personalities thing is pretty cool, I suppose, but I also never thought of that.
Deductive mode deactivated.
Now behave and follow me.
Ow! That hurt. Ow!
No, it's a guaranteed success, lol. So, potentially we could have just gotten really lucky and got a critical success. Amazing.
Is there something else you need from me, Traveler?
Huh?
I see. It all makes sense now.
Hey, what are you talking about? Look, even our
Because he has been kept in the dark all along. And I assume it's the same with Pierre. That never quite added up for me. Why did Pierre feel compelled to return to his home with Bonnie and the pendant, and make them so easy to find? Both of these things are in stark contrast to his usual meticulous and vigilant behavior. He probably received the following instructions right before the Phantom came knocking on his... Unbeknownst to him, however, the third person who wrote that letter to him had long decided to sacrifice him and Bernard to save themselves.
What? You can't be serious. There was a third...
If you focus only on Bernard's testimony, it's easy to believe that only Bernard and Pierre were working together. The case of...
Wait. But that doesn't make any sense.
Yep, which is why the third person made sure that Pierre would never be... Once they had instructed Pierre to expose himself, the third person wrote to Pierre again, suggesting that everything had been taken care of. Of course, Pierre's disappearance at such a sensitive time immediately made him a prime suspect. All the third person would have to do from that point on would be to lead the Phantom to investigate the Humane Society.
Wait, so you're saying that the letter I received yesterday, the one that made me think Pierre was still alive...
Is that what happened?
Chevra said that assumptions can be detrimental to solving a case. Someone among us, however, has been feeding us all kinds of preconceived notions ever since our first meeting. They suggested that Pierre's disappearance was an attempt to escape the judgment of the law, and that Pierre... But if the disappearance is truly just a cover-up for a murder, then couldn't the true
Huh?
Haven't you taken this joke a bit too far? You're right. I did let a lot of assumptions.
You deliberately fed us lies, but even you could not control every last detail of your plan. Getting the Marechaussee Phantom to notice Pierre was only the first part of your plan. And you couldn't predict what they might possibly find, if given enough time. This, of course, was the main weakness of your... As someone accustomed to acting from behind the scenes, you didn't want to take the risk of personally proposing a raid on the Humane Society. Once the Phantom expanded their search, it would only be a matter of time before they found Pierre's base. If a cat last seen with the suspect turned up dead, it wouldn't be long until the Phantom would figure out exactly how she had been mistreated and turn their eyes towards the one organization that has been sending boatloads of animals out of Fontaine. It was probably during your ambush of Pierre. You didn't even have the time to... Still, you soon found another opportunity. Before long, like Bernard, you desperately wanted to confirm the contents of her stomach, so you hurried to find us. Unlike Bernard, however, you were hoping that Pierre did have the time to make her swallow a load of imitation synth. While investigating the suspect's cat, we unexpectedly discovered that the suspect has been smuggling imitation synth using living animals as intermediaries. Bonnie had managed to escape before Pierre was able to stuff her full of imitation synth. That part of your plan could no longer be carried out. But as shrewd as you were, you came up with another plan right away. You manipulated the Traveler and I to help you identify Bernard as a key suspect. You used the Lefebvre name as bait to get us to join your investigation. With 2 extra bodies around, the special...
So, what you're saying is, I went to all that trouble just for the chance that you might put...
Of course, you did far more than that. Just now at Lumiduce Harbor, were you not the person who highlighted... You even highlighted the Society's activities during your compilation of the logs. So, moreover, the logs contained no records of the Port Authority's activities.
And what are you trying to suggest with that?
I am insinuating that you had plenty of opportunities to transfer the raw materials for imitation synth from the harbor to a boat. And that's how neither the trafficker nor the manufacturer knew there was a third person who supplied the raw materials and surreptitiously Pierre manufactured imitation synth using the raw materials you provided. Having received the green light from you as Pierre, Bernard then retrieved his...
I can't believe it. I never put 2 and 2 together.
You've sure got an extremely lively imagination.
Okay, she's
So
just
what do you think she's
being
going to say
tiring
next?
now, still denying it. When is this going to end?
But do you have any evidence?
Wait, what? Did we just pull a
It
Joseph
appears that
Joestar?
It's quite easy to predict what you'll think or say. Then if we apply that to this case, we can also think of a few places to look for incriminating evidence. You know very well that this case will not end until Pierre is found. So you will have him commit suicide. That way, you can also pin the blame for the overseas smuggling activities, the theft of the harbor's confiscated raw materials, and but you still want it to appear as if he had sent that last letter to Bernard. So you have to do that, you either will hide his body until you found an appropriate time to set up a fake suicide scene, or the location would ideally allow you to keep the body
What
hidden
the
for
hell?
some time while also letting you keep an eye on it. There are only so many options to hide a person's time of death, after all. As long as the Phantom investigates, especially since, as the prime suspect who will now be taken into custody, you will no longer have the time to...
How absurd. And on what grounds will you order my arrest? Don't...
Elodie Lefebvre! As the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, I hereby declare you as a suspect in the case.
That's right. We received a message from Lumiduce Harbor that you were going to investigate the Humane Society.
While at the harbor, we noticed something else extremely interesting. Apparently, you often use... And if one were to match the times of your shifts to the activities of the Humane Society and those of certain...
That's just a coincidence.
Yes, I'm sure you have already thought of a dozen different ways to explain away the suspicious activities.
Don't worry. If it turns out that the guards are still unable to find any evidence after all this, Lynette and I will do everything...
Although judging by her reaction, I assume no follow-up from us will be...
The Lefebvres were infamous for using disguise and infiltration to achieve their goals. Who would have thought that they would have planted someone within the guards?
Judging from the timeline, they likely arranged for you to enter the guards before the fall of the clan. But they
Not only that, but you actively participated in the interrogation, arrest, and judgment. You brutally and cruelly abandoned your allies as soon as they outlived their usefulness.
So you played me like a fool after all?
The fuck was that?
What was that word you used? They were worthless scum. All of them. Not just Bernard and Pierre. But I lost all my chances of a normal life just because I was born into their lot. I had to live in constant fear of them while they were alive. Do you know anything about what I've...
What another role?
I don't, and neither do I care.
Are you for real?
Elodie, you're the only one still living under the shadow of a name. That's enough. Keep your hands where I can see them and do not resist arrest.
What a joke. What a joke!
She's got a gun. Oh.
Don't come any closer.
What's that?
It's a fake, probably.
Know what this is? I've secret whether they're cats, dogs, or just unlucky human employees. Surely, you bunch of goody two-shoes won't let...
What? I want to do them all. Stealth is kinda boring. Deception is also equally boring, honestly. Intimidation it is. Boom. Fuck. Chevrus!
That's enough! I have nothing left to say to any of you!
No!
Not good. She's trying to escape. We need to end this fight as soon as possible.
By royal decree, delicate as silk. Let's
Lucky
go.
for
Time
you,
to
I
clean up.
specialize in beating shit quickly.
Busted so quickly, huh? Good thing I've already bought enough time to escape.
How? That was 12 seconds. What?
Phew. So I was right after all. It's easier to deal with the person causing the problem than the problem itself. This is it. Looks like it's just a toy.
Yep.
Guess that's probably why she suddenly flipped and knocked out Bernard. He probably knew that there were no explosives at the society.
Well, given that she never even showed her face to Bernard and Pierre, I had my doubts that she'd have gone to this. Thank you for your help, everyone. I'll take them back for thorough questioning and find someone better to take over the Humane Society. If statements are all you need, I still need to go back and explain some things to the crew. I also had an appointment. Ah, so you do remember. Yes, I invited you to come over to our place. Once I'm done talking with the troupe, I'll make a nice cup of tea and bring Bonnie to wait for you outside of my door.
Yes, finally. The date. Finally, sex. Yes, do you like what you see? No, I do not consent. Your pussy is smelly and ugly. What if I was on my period? I'm sorry.
You can leave the rest
I'm
of
pretty
this
sure
to
I
me.
quoted that all
The
wrong
other guards
too.
will be joining me shortly. Don't worry, they won't have another chance to... The materials have many other regular uses outside of the harbor would usually just seize them for some time while the customs paperwork... Given that the foreign merchants who sent in the ship, we will, of course, continue to invest...
You must have spent a record-breaking amount of time in serious mode today. I can't remember the last time I've seen you like this. Is it because of a special someone? Based on information that we found before, I'd assume that the first offerings of imitation synth came from what Pierre made in his early days. But Elodie saw the opportunity to make a great profit in his work, and perhaps even that she started writing to him in Bernard's name, using what, unfortunately for her, she ran into Lynette. Even though my sister doesn't like to focus too much on a regular day, serious mode. Still, all of that thinking really saps her energy. I need to go.
I just realized Lynette didn't show up there. Well, we did already get a trial a little earlier in this route. Yeah, it's usually only one section in one round, typically.
Black tea and a cute kitty. Truly the best combo for standby mode. Want some?
A cute kitty.
I see she's already starting to snuggle up to you. Not at all. Information is indeed very important. But if you were to try to collect every piece of information, plus, if you just think about it, what sounds more fun? Writing a statement or...
Still the
enjoying
kitty.
Great answer. That'd be my pick too. Had we not run into that case, we could have spent the entire day like this. But now, I'm running low on both time and energy. You're right. I can sense it. I'm recharging very quickly at the moment. Something about her rubbed me the wrong way since the very beginning.
Same.
But to be more precise, it was probably around the time when I saw Bonnie try to get away from her. Elodie tried to get close, but Bonnie deliberately dodged her. Maybe Bonnie had tried to evade her before at Pierre's Bake. Not everyone who likes cats is a good person. But if cats like you, you're probably alright.
What does that say about me?
Humans tend to overthink things, but cats rely on their instincts, and they're pretty sharp. I mean, just look at Bonnie. She took a liking to you the moment you met.
I kinda wanna see what'll happen if... if I did actually succeed in the role. Although it seems like all it would really save me is... a fight. It was a 45% chance.
They were worthless. I lost all I had to live in
Wait, holy shit, I just noticed what the fuck that button was. That's cool. Can't they add this for everything else? Okay, let's rely on the brother this time. Even though we think it's boring. Oh wow, it's even easier. Watch me still fail though. Good. I didn't even need Linus help.
I can understand how you feel. Like you, we are also victims of the Lefebvre clan. But if you were to endanger innocence now for your own gain, the public anger towards the Lefebvres and the families of the new victims would be dead set on exacting revenge.
And what of it?
I'll be your hostage, Elodie.
What?
Thanks for your concern, Traveler. But we need to end all of the hate and violence around. I'll raise my hands and come over slowly. I promise that I'm completely unarmed.
Except for
I'm
your
watching
vision.
you. Don't think for a second you...
That's right. Just keep your eyes on me. Don't look away.
I guess she doesn't know they're a magician. LOL. And yeah, this is the same scene from here on, I'm pretty sure.
Phew. So I was right after all. This is it.
Guess that's probably
Yeah,
why
so
she
all
suddenly
we-
flipped and knocked out Bernard.
Well, given that she never even... Thank you for your help, everyone. If statements are all... I still need to go back and...
What the fuck is the point of this? Wow, I failed it. Miserably.
A lot has happened since then. I'm referring to once I'm done talking with the troupe, I'll take Bonnie home.
Okay, so that choice and even the role is worthless. Just fluff. I mean, I don't have anything against making people roll for unnecessary fluff, but my philosophy is only the GM should ask roles, and the GM should only ask for roles when it actually matters. Like, if there's a door and it's already unlocked anyway, don't ask your players to make a roll to open it or something. I mean, maybe it could provide a comedic moment, but like, it's fucking pointless. Just this is pointless. Right, well, I'm done with Genshin either way, but do I play Zelda or do I go do my work? Let's use this to decide. If I roll 10 or lower, I do my programming. If I roll 11 or higher, I play Zelda. If I can read it, numbers, Jesus. Fuck yeah, I don't need to know that that's a higher than 10. That a 9. That's a 13. That's either a 14 or a 19. God, I hate this fucking font. Okay, that's a 19. 11. That's an 03. The 0 looks like a really, really overblown 1. But I suppose it is readable. You just need to get used to the font. Is that a 1 or a 7? Nope, there's a 1. Natural 1 law. There's special animation for it. What about a natural 20? Huh? What is that? An 8? It's like buying a freaking die, a 20-sided die that shows Japanese numbers. Like, what's the fucking point, especially if you don't know Japanese numbers? Even a normal Japanese person would still just buy normal dice. A 19. Come on, I want to see what a 20 looks like. It's a 12, I think. 7. 3. How long will it take for me to get a natural 20? I mean, knowing my luck, it's gonna take a while. What am I doing? I should just go play Zelda already. Mamma mia. 5% chance. It should happen once every 40 rolls at least. I'm accounting for really bad luck there. Two 16s in a row. Alright, I give up. You give me a 1 but not a 20.